Okay, my friends, this is one of my favourite twisty roads in the Var. I'm going to take you along it and try and do a little bit of chatting. What we can see, it's quite a long road. It's used in the rally of the Var. You can see the skid marks in front of me already where they've been hitting the brakes. Well, we're going to take a ride up there and have a look around. Enjoy the ride, guys. Quick before these cars come. Ali, let's go. Now I'm on a DCT 1200 Crosstourer and I'm in the manual mode because so many twists and turns, we don't want it changed up and down when it wants to. I hope I'm not talking too loud. Feel distorted, all this effort I'm putting into this video. So there we go. I think we've got 15 kilometres of this. Whatever that works out in mileage, I've got no idea. I know there's a couple of people on push bikes in front of me. They just gone by while I was setting the cameras up. We're soon going to come across them. Right, lovely old DCT. Got a Leo Vince carbon popping away at the back. You probably can't hear it with this helmet cam and microphone. Get it wrong and we're over the edge. So let's hope we get to the end of the film, boys. Just enjoy this scenery, you know. You now know why I love coming up here. We're not on a racetrack, but we do enjoy ourselves. X marks the spot. Whatever that's for, we're probably going to cut the trees down. Well, them bike riders are a long way in front. I don't know where they got to. Must have stopped for a PP somewhere up and then one of these little bridges on a corner. Yep, and around we go the other way. It's lovely roads, guys. You boys from England that are watching must be on the motorways and the A roads. Oh, here's one of the bikers, look at this. Caught one. I think his missus is better. So one of the things we've got to watch out for, we've had 2 days of torrential rain. There's his missus. Oh, she's got some more power in her legs than he has. And in these mountain roads you have to be careful. Rocks can be loosened by the heavy rain and we could find them in the road, but I think after 2 days they've been cleared away. But we can still find sand where it's been washing down the mountainside and the sand rolls into the road. They don't sweep that up, so you've got to be so careful. Be prepared all the time for the unexpected. We've got wild pigs up here as well, but at this time of the day normally they're not out. They're a nocturnal animal. Now we're climbing now. Excuse me, got a cough. Well, that's not very good, is it? First time I've done a moto vlog and I'm coughing my ring up. Oh dear, never mind. So I've got a GoPro Hero 3 Silver on the front, looking through the windshield, and I got my favourite old Sony down on my crash bar, getting that front wheel shot. It's got a steady cam, that's why I like the Sony. There's no vibration. I spent this morning setting everything up, hooking ties on so they don't fall off. Got the microphone fitted over the back of the exhaust, but at the moment I've got it my helmet microphone plugged into the sound recorder. I done one earlier this morning just recording the exhaust, so I don't know what that's going to sound like. We'll see when the time comes. Look at the scenery, guys, it's beautiful. Oh, there's a big cascade down there. Oh la 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 la, it's beautiful, but you can't see it on the camera. There, look, on to the right. Oh no, yeah, it's really, really lovely. I don't know if I can stop here and turn the handlebars. I'm just going to do a quick stop, and if you can see that, the water cascading down the mountain there. Another one over there. We've had so much rain. Yeah, taking you on a ride in the Var on the twisties. This is why I've got no flat spots on the tyres. Love it. Can't see no sand, we're alright, there's no hillside here, so we should be okay. It's when you got the close to the side of the mountain, or the hill, whatever you want to call it here. Boys, where I lived in, there's some muck and stuff on the road. That's an old tree that had fell down somewhere. Where I lived in England, in the Fens, it was so flat you could play billiards. Water running across the road, right in the middle of the corner. So this is so different for me. Up and down, round and round. Yeah, got to be careful of these bikers, they love this road as well. We've got to share and share, give him loads of space. Now this road is the Col De Gratteloup, I think they call it, and it heads down towards another little town called Crosstourer. I've already done a video, you'll see that on my YouTube chain. Right, now we see we're on the other side of the mountain now, it's on the right hand side. I'm just going to go around the back of this bit. Nice tight one coming up. And there's a cave in the side of the mountain just there on your right, did you see that? There's another biker, come on mate, pedal. I've got my 100 horses pulling me, better than 2 legs. Look over there to the left, look at it. What a mountainous range. Whew. It's breathtaking, breathtaking. You don't want to ride fast here, you just want to take it all in and absorb it. Look at that for a view. Look at it. Magic, magic. Keeping our eyes open for sand on the road that might have been washed down. Damp patch. Rally car skids, here we go, around a nice tighty. At the moment we've got no, we've got some, but not many tourists in this area. Well, there's a stone in the road, see, look at that, there's one. And another. We haven't got many tourists down here, so we're pretty, whoopla, get on your own side. We've got pretty much of an open road for us. Another 2 months and it'll be chaos up here. More skids, tight corner. Thank you to the rally cars that have been down here, we know where we're going and now we power out of that one. LDC is a dream on these sort of roads, I tell you. You haven't got to pull the clutch and you haven't got to do nothing. Another skid, must be a tight one. There she goes, no rocks. Oh, big cat, get on your own side. More skids. The tighter one this time. There we go. Open her up now. No sand on that corner, okay. Water, wet patch, straighten her up. Water on the bend. Now we've got some infiltration of the water coming out of the mountain tops here. Oh, there's the sand on the road. Let's go again. As I made a film earlier, last year I had an afternoon with the French motorbike police, the gendarmes, and they were teaching me, well trying to teach me, it was a bit of a hard job I know, to take the secure lines, which is totally different to what we all ride. We all ride the racing line, don't we? You do it, I do it, and it's not the safest of lines on public roads. So they try and teach you to ride the secure line. More sand on the road there, look at that, be careful. And well, I'm not trying to put it into practice on this part of the road because I'm enjoying myself too much. So maybe later on I shall do one and try and do a talk over of what the gendarmes teach us. In the meantime, let's enjoy these twisters, guys. Now we've come over the crest here, this mountain range. Now we're heading down. Whoop, get up straight for the water, and now another bend. Yep, just take it easy. So any of you boys there watching my YouTube channel, Crosstourer Tony, thanks a lot, guys. And if you ever come down to this part of the France, send me a message and I'll take you for some rides on these lovely roads. There's some wood there that was slip under the tyre. What's that? A bit of paper. Sand there on the left, just been washed down the hill. Not a lot there. Look at this, left and right, left and right. I love it. I bet you wish you was on these roads, don't you, boys? Hey? Even the guy from Australia that does all the off-roading, big bike adventurer, you haven't got twisties like this, have you, mate? Got loads of dinkum Sheilas, I know that. There's some more sand on the left. I ain't got knobblies, so I can't go in the sand. We've still got another 7 kilometres to go, boys. We're still not finished. It's a lovely road. Of course, after the rain, most of the areas have been washed clean, except for the corners and that. Yeah, like here, there's a gravel road to the left, loads of rain. Let's see, it's a little bit dusty. Another one there. There's a bit there, there's nothing to worry about. How you finding the scenery, guys? It's not as nice as the first part. Coming up, we had a beautiful view there, the mountain range. Here we're going down into the wooded area of the Var. And I think, if I'm not wrong and not mistaken, the Var is the region with the most forest area in France, would you believe it or not? And I know we get lots of forest fires around, you know, this area in the summer, but it even happened back in Napoleon days that there were forest fires. There used to be pyroman, fire lighters, if you want to call them, I don't know what you call them in England, pyroman in French. And in the days of Napoleon, if they were caught by the forest wardens, they were shot on sight. So it's a bit easier these days, isn't it? You just get put in prison. There, who's this? 74, it's a tourist. Oh, push them pedals, mate. You ain't got far to go, only 15 kilometres. The poor old fella. Right, we're getting to a bit of a life here, looks of it. Some houses, some villas. Stones and gravel here. Thank you. So we don't want to be cutting corners, because like we saw earlier in this video, there was a 4x4 could be on your side of the road, so you've got to be prepared to stop or get over. Could be some of these bikers coming up too fast on my side of the road, so we don't want to be cutting the corners too much. Keeping our eyes open all the time for sand and stones, wet bits where you might lose your grip in the corner. Looking ahead all the time. I'm not looking at the scenery, even if you are. You probably know more about it than I do now. Cheese is nice here. The trees in this area are all oak trees, cork oak. And when there's a forest fire, you obviously know cork does not burn, and it protects the oak trees. The pine trees all disappear, but the old cork oak trees, they stay around for years and years. Whoopla! Hey, get over, man. Yeah, well, he did overtake in the middle of that corner, didn't he? The turnip. There's an old Fen word, isn't it? Turnip. Turnip bashers and Swede bashers. I might like this moto vlogging, because I can talk to myself, but I know I'm talking to you, and there's nobody answering me, so you're probably asking me loads of questions in your head. Why don't this bloke shut up talking for one? Yeah, I know. Well, I'm not. So I think we're nearly down into Colobrières now, so we're soon going to stop talking anyway. I'm going to turn off this video and we'll start another one on another bit of a twisty road that runs for about 22 kilometres from Colobrières to my area, Grimaud. Can you hear them gears changing? So silky smooth. My baby's just come out from a big 36,000 kilometre service. I asked him to do loads of extra work on it for me, and she runs a dream. Really does. While they got the tank up and checking the valves, they changed the plugs, the air filter, done the works for me. Well happy. Cost me a packet, but I'm well happy. Right, I'm going to stop along this little bit of road here and turn off the recorder, turn off the videos, and we'll catch you later, guys.